So, okay, continue on. So, now after my grandmother said that to me, and what I get out of it was okay, when you have no husband, you work extremely hard. And if you want your independence as a woman, you need to have a job because what I seen growing up, the women that have husband, they were pretty much babies. Everything was controlled. They didn't really have like a lot of say in what was going on. It wasn't, well, I'm not asking to be 100% equal, but I'm asking to have like a certain level of partnership in the relationship, and I didn't really see that. So now I made up my mind that I would not be like my grandmother. If my husband died, I would get another husband and I would work. But this is what happened in my life, right? So I built on that. And my mother, she never worked. I never known my mother to work. My father always take care of my mother. And as a result, by 12 years old, I opening up my own side fashion company, making my own clothes, selling them because people like them. And I done that because I didn't want to be like my mother. I didn't want to be dependent on any man. Okay, you see how it goes? What I learned from my grandma, Trismelia, and my mother that never actually worked, always depended on the man. So I decided that I'm going to be responsible for her. That was a decision that I made. And up until the day she died, I provided everything she ever want and need. Okay, so I've done that. Then now came my turn. I got married. I got pregnant. I got sick. So the value was that, okay, my husband will take care of me, but that wasn't the 100% case, right? Um, it wasn't, I didn't have the I am 100% responsible for you. And when things get tough, well, he blatantly left the house and I had to mend for myself. So, with that said, I spent $1,400 that lasts me 6 months. And with that in the back of my mind, I had to learn. And I was from, owning several businesses that I had to sell because of my mom's sickness so I could take care of her the way that I see fit, right? And now I have that husband that is not the complete package that I thought it would be, right? And now I have those beliefs that I'm struggling with, which I thought that I was not thinking about that anymore, right? I thought that no, that can't be in my subconscious mind or my conscious mind because by the time I was 9 years old, I made the decision to not be that woman. But I was that woman because my life was being governed by this thinking. Okay, by that thinking they taught me. I never made amends with it. I never look at it. All I knew was I did not want to be this woman, which I became that woman. Right? So now let's talk about your inner child. A lot of time we survive trauma in our lives and we think that okay, um well, if whoever committed the crime go to jail and this is what it is, no one talked about it anymore, nobody cares, everybody move on. Okay, personally, the one thing that destroyed my life and everything that I do, including the way I spent money, it was because I was molested by the time I was 12 all the way up to 15 years old. So my mother didn't believe me. She has a reason. And for those of you that follow me on Facebook, I'm pretty sure read the post when I was doing my healing, the things that came up, right? And so now you don't think about those things. You don't think in any kind of way these things hold you back. For me, I couldn't trust. I didn't trust people and I didn't trust myself. Everything and anything that I'm doing, I have to at least reconsider 10 times before I say, yes, I'm doing this or I'm doing that. So many of us, okay, we go into endeavors, we think that I'm gonna crush it, right? And you go there and it goes wank, wank, wank. You try again, you do everything the way you're supposed to be doing it, but nothing comes out to play, right? Nothing works. And then you keep thinking, well, maybe those people, those testimonials are lies. Maybe that person have no experience. I was the first client. And I promise you, even if you were the first client, you will still get result. But the thing is, you can't start doing anything without looking at yourself inward, right? It's what is 2020 is doing is bringing the things that you need to bring to the surface into the surface, so you can look at it and say, okay, let me face this. You can no longer afford to do that. One moment, okay, you're gonna have to swipe.